Okay, C2, the trolley caster. It's an exploded isometric view. And basically that's what it should look like when it's done. Just to give you a wee idea of that. You're going to have exploded view is meant to be showing like how things connect together. So we've got the wheel to do, we've got the axle and the saddle to do as well for it. Okay, so relatively straightforward thing to do. We've also got to do this as a section, but as you can see it's a pretty easy section because you're just cutting through the middle of it and showing. And when you cut through the middle of it, you don't hatch these bits because these are essentially like pins and barrels, so you wouldn't show them. Okay, so off we go, and we'll do this. We'll start off. I'm going to choose. We don't really, well, because we choose the centre point, we don't really have much choice in that, to be honest. I'm just going to extend this centre line here. That's the centre line, so that's where the wheel is going to sit. I'm going to extend this down though, this centre line down, just so that we know where everything's going to go. That's the bottom of the wheel, so I'm just going to measure from here to here to know where the top is. So that's the top there. Okay, make a mark there. So that's the top of this part here. So measure the file by it, measure some key points, right? So measure this height here, from there to there. Like that. So there. Measure the size of this bit. Mark that one there. And then we'll measure down to the bottom, from here to the bottom. Okay, so measure and mark that. Okay, I'm going to measure the width of this. In fact, I'll just measure the width of this here first, and we'll start building this up. Okay, so we're viewing it this way from this side. Okay, viewing it from that side, so it's not front on, it's side on. Okay, so I think you could probably do this without any great difficulty, if you, unless this was the very first drawing you ever did, but which I'm sure it won't be at this stage in your course. But I don't see you having any massive difficulty with this. But I'll do it anyway and let you see what it should look like. This is curved and this is curved, so it's exactly the same size. Let's extend this here and here. Extend this here and here. Get the right sizes. The top of the saddle. The wee kind of fillets, like here and here, are just to be hand drawn. Whoa, something went badly wrong there. Clearly. That's what happens when you're talking and drawing at the same time. Okay, let's extend this out a bit. Okay, so what width does this come out to? Well, this is where we're looking at this drawing here, and that bit there is the kind of outside of it, there and there. So I'm going to measure from the centre to there, turn that round and mark it on here, turn it round and mark it on here. So it then drops down, and it drops down to that point that I marked, drops down here, drops down here. And the thickness of this I get from measuring here to that point and marking that one here and here. So just draw down these lines here. And there's obviously a thickness there of the actual metal at the top, so measure that here and then mark that down the way. Okay, so I can darken some of this in now. It's a wee bit rough there. You really need to be careful. Well, I need to be more careful, but you need to be careful as well when you're doing this. So just a wee hand drawn fillet there, just not having a very good day with my outlines today. Never mind. So just darken that in. I'm trying to do this quite fast because I think it's quite a straightforward drawing. So. You can take a bit more time over it than me. Just getting it nice and neat. Okay, and to the bottom there. And then all this bit here is going to be hatched. And that'll continue there as well. Okay, right, I'm really not very happy with that wee fillet there, so take it out and tidy it up a bit. A bit better anyway. Right, so we hatch all this 45 all the way. And space it out about 5mm. Okay, listen, I'm going to stop the video and I'll finish this off